Hello everyone, my name is Joe Thatcher and I'm with Midwest Military Equipment out of Washington, Missouri. Today we're going to be walking you through a new product of ours. Actually going to be touching on two products. So the first product I want to talk about today is our MTVR 7-ton Oshkosh door kit. So the MTVRs, a lot of them coming out right now that you'll see online, are missing the doors, sometimes the top, sometimes the windshield frame, the rear wall. Well, we've come up with a very, very good solution for that. So just want to talk about kind of the installation of these doors, what all comes with the kit, and what all is involved with installing the doors. We've made the kit as simple as possible. Mainly we're going to be focusing on in this video is the installation of the doors itself. We're going to touch on our roof kits at the end. We will be doing a separate video for the installation of the roof at a later date. So first of all, everything comes separated. So left-hand doors, right-hand doors. So this is just as it comes boxed. We just took everything out of the packaging, laid it out on the table. Tools for installation are pretty straightforward. You're going to need a 3/8" open-end wrench, a 7/16 open-end wrench, a 10mm open-end wrench, an impact driver with the same assortment of sockets, including a 9/16 socket, and then you'll need a 5/32 star drive bit, as you can see right here. Going over the components that are inside the kit, this is your exterior door handle. This is actually packed inside of the door itself. And then this is your cab door weather strip. So this is pre-cut weather strip, goes around the interior perimeter of the door jamb itself, so that way the door gets a nice seal and mating surface just like it was from the factory. Over here, this is your new exterior pull handle. It comes exactly as pictured with the mounting nuts, rod clips, all ready to go. These are your linkages. The linkages are just like the OEM. They are fully adjustable. They do have a little bit of lithium grease on them just to make it easier to be able to adjust it. We pre-install that before we pack the kits. Another rod linkage here. This is your interior latch mechanism. So this actually goes on this back side here. And that's what these rods connect to work this latch here. You'll also see these two raw pieces of aluminum here. These are shims, so these can go behind the striker itself if necessary. A lot of times you don't end up needing the shims, just really depends on these trucks. We've seen pretty good consistency with the bodies overall and the door jambs themselves. However, we have had some trucks come to the shop that require a shim, so we just throw two shims inside the kit. Each side comes with two shims, so if you need an extra shim or anything like, you shouldn't need more than two shims on any truck. We've installed probably about 30 sets of these doors in-house, and we've shipped quite a few sets so far. So needing shims, anything more than two shims, I would suggest looking into adjusting the door further outside of just shimming the latch itself. This is your interior door handle mechanism. So the interior door handle mechanism goes right here. A lot of the trucks, some have them, some are missing them. We just wanted to make this kit as complete as possible. So we've had trucks that have come in with some of these components in them, some have not. So we decided instead of nickel and diming every little piece together, let's just make a complete kit that is absolutely turnkey. So if you've got a truck at home and you're wanting to put these doors on, gives you an excellent opportunity to do it, honestly, in your garage. This is a top bracket for this piece here that kind of covers up the linkage. This is another interior bracket that covers up the linkage as well on the inside of the truck. All of the hardware is included. It's all grade 8 hardware. Everything's labeled with the sizes on it. Very simple to read and easy to look at. So this would be, right now we're working on the right-hand side of the truck. So this would be everything that comes in the right-hand side labeled door hardware box. As for the door themselves, they ship, we know we have to ship these LTL freight due to the size. The doors come pre-assembled. They come in an EDM foam cut box. I'll go ahead and pick this door up and just kind of show you both sides of the door. So as you can see, the doors come finished in a satin black finish. Window regulator, window winder already installed. Interior door handle already installed. Interior kick handle is already installed. The reason why we added that lower handle is because sometimes if you're down on the ground of the truck and you want to just be able to pull the door halfway shut, it makes it a lot easier to do that. You could remove that. One thing that we did with our design is if you ever did break a handle on the exterior of the truck, you could swap that handle out. So don't really necessarily need that handle, but it's there anyway, and it always could work as a spare. All three handles on the doors themselves are designed to be the same. The door still is able to fold as a factory door. We were actually working on, when we were working on this extruded aluminum design, we were going to make the doors all solid one piece. Then we decided, man, if somebody really wanted to fold the cab down, they've got the opportunity to do so. The latch itself is already pre-bolted to the door. Window regulator and the window regulator felt is all pre-installed. So literally while I'm standing here, we can just go ahead and crank the window up in the door. An important thing to touch on here as well is the window glass is tinted. It's tinted at 35%, so it's legal in all 50 states. The doors themselves are actually all aluminum. So weight-wise, as you can see, this is a big door, and I mean, it's got a heck of a window in it. I can pick it up with two hands. So that pretty much covers the aspects of the doors. For replacement components, if you need parts, if you say you get a door in the future and you need parts for it, we are going to start stocking more off-the-shelf components for the doors itself. We get a lot of inquiries in regards to other components. Sadly, at this point in time, we're not going to be selling any of these components outside of our kit unless you've already bought a set of doors from us. Solely for the fact is we have these manufactured, or we have these components manufactured and kitted already, and to separate it up, it's just really not worth it with our current production scheduling. So that's kind of it on the door. On the other side of the truck, I'm going to go ahead and lay this one back down here. We'll walk around to the other side of the truck and we'll refer to kind of what it takes to hang the door on the truck, so on and so forth. So the holes in the cab are already pre-existing. So you can see we've hung this door on here. We have not installed the exterior handle on it yet. The exterior handle, like we showed you on that table, bolts right here. Hardware is included with that. Hinges are there. There is a shim for the back side of the hinges as well. That is right here. Sometimes the shim's required, sometimes it's not, kind of like the striker shim itself. That would go behind the back of the door here itself. I'll go ahead and swing the door all the way open here. You can see same components that we just talked about. Hardware showing the door all bolted up. You can still get behind there to put the bolts in, and literally it's just hang the door on there, set your striker. You can see, as I talked about earlier, this latch has one shim on it, and the interior pull handle's mounted, linkages are mounted, weather strips on it, exterior door handle is mounted and done. Important thing there, you can see this door hasn't been final adjusted yet, but how well the door shuts. All your gaps look very, very nice to the factory cab, and just works great. So another thing I wanted to talk about while we're discussing the doors, an important thing is too, as you can see, this is actually a roof that we manufacture. So the whole roof is made out of 1/8" aluminum. The original MTVRs only had a small, like a 24 by 12-inch sliding rear window. Or some of them were sliding, some of them were fixed. We've run into that as there's some variances in the back of the cab. So this roof is actually a 5-piece design. So you've got this outer core, that's all one piece for the door jamb itself. Then you've got the rear wall, then you've got the right-hand hoop that goes around there as well. And then the roof is all one piece, 1/8" aluminum with supports in it. While I've got this door open here, you can see we've deleted the turret hole cover in our roof. Over to the front of the truck here, what you're gonna see is the front windshield frame pretty much mimics the original OEM frame. What you will receive if you were to order our hardtop and door kit. Our hardtop and door kit would be obviously the set of doors and all the components that we showed you laid out today. It'd be the roof, the rear wall, the left and right hand door jamb assembly, the front windshield frame, the windshield glass, the windshield gasket, the left and right hand mirror brackets, the mirror hoops, the mirrors themselves, and then also we include the original 5 light bar assembly there that'll plug in, mimics the original marker lights like what you see here on the fender of this truck. So we've got these in stock ready to ship. Please feel free to give us some feedback on if there's anything else that we didn't cover that you'd like to see on the MTVRs. We're working on towards a bunch of new products as we slowly start to bring these trucks to market. So if you've got an MK23, an MK31, an MK28, an MK29, an MK30, or an MK25, might have missed a couple of the models in there, whether it be an A1 or not, we've got the roof and door kit to get you guys back on the road. So be sure to check us out online at MidwestMilitaryEquipment.com or give us a call at 636-900-9046. Thanks for watching.